Icon out in front, Jigglypuff second, Space Eric's third, D-Lox then next to him fourth. Here come the lights. Do you want to do the lights?
No.
Lights out and away they go. Icon with a bit of a stunted start. Space Eric takes advantage, moves himself up to second place. Jigglypuff out there in front, straight from the get-go. Lightning start for the GTR. He takes himself out into the lead. Space Eric, Adam, the whole pack, getting through the first couple of corners nicely. Back on board then with Jigglypuff through the snake as Jigglypuff leads the pack. Space Eric in second, Adam in third, BCR Addy in fourth in that grey Ferrari, D-Lox in fifth, Icon sixth. Icon sixth now after that lightning, or after that terrible start.
Yeah, I think he jumped the start a bit.
Oh, so he had to hang back.
Yeah.
Ah, that is a shame. Oh, I've just seen someone is off there, Langham. No, Luke. Oh, Luke gets himself going again, though, in just enough time, luckily. Supercat there just trailing by on Dunlop corner. But yes, they'll get themselves back going again, and hopefully he hasn't lost too much time. BCR Addy's now in third. What happened to Adam? Adam.
We just saw that. He went off the signal too.
So he did, but he was in third. What? Oh, well, anyway. Adam in seventh now. BCR Addy occupies third spot, chasing down Space Eric and Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, though, once again starting to tear away with the race. Of course, Jigglypuff was the previous race winner, having won out in Sardegna. Yeah, Addy, 2.5 seconds out. He's got Icon now behind him fourth. Icon's moved himself right up here in the pack and back fighting for that podium spot. Bit of a slide from the M6 as he comes around behind Addy. There we are, let's jump to this view.
Yeah, let's watch him, yeah.
Watch on board then as Icon attacks Addy. Let's see how Icon is going to put the move onto him, if of course he can do so. That's, you know, we don't know what Addy drives or races like. He's new into the lobbies. I just know that Icon's pace is incredible. Here he is pushing the inside line around Dunlop corner. They go too wide. Absolute wheel-to-wheel racing, phenomenal from the pair of these. Addy secures himself the inside line, and he is once again back in front of Icon. Icon having to sit back, reset, and think of another way to get around Addy here.
Maybe just a dive from now into the hairpin. No. Oh, mistake by Addy.
Little bit of a longer dive, but Addy shuts the door on the exit.
But all of this is helping Jigglypuff and SpaceX Eric in front to get even more away. So
5.5 seconds is the gap between Icon, the car we're on board with, and first place right now. You are right.
Out of the first corner, it was 4.0. But they lost over 1.3 seconds now. 1.5 nearly.
Oh, no? Bit of a mistake from Icon. A rare mistake, if I'm honest. He's knocked himself off circuit there, a little bit too wide in the push there for Addy. Giving Addy a little bit of breathing room now. Still 0.4 out. Yes, yeah, Jolvo is bumper to bumper with that GTR of D-Lox. How's this going to shape up going into the first corner then? Beautiful opportunity to overtake coming up on the first corner. Addy into the pits, lap 1, getting that change over to the softs done as soon as he can. Could that pay favours for him? We'll have to see.
So we're going to go around the outside now to the first corner.
Oh, D-Lox is fighting and defending it back though. Not allowing him to take it, shuts the door on him, but Jolvo still not looking to give in, goes onto the outside heading into the snake. Fantastic attacking move from Jolvo, and say that pressure is definitely piling up. Look how close Jolvo and D-Lox are here.
He is right up his gearbox.
He is picking flies off the back bumper of that GTR there. Phenomenal racing. Goes too wide on Dunlop corner. D-Lox forced onto the outside, just about keeping that GTR within traction limits. Jolvo, D-Lox. Jolvo's made it past D-Lox. D-Lox now into the claws of Langham in that Black Falcon GTR. Jolvo with a little bit of a wobble, heading towards the hairpin, but it is now Jolvo in 4th place. GTR versus GTR and AMG versus AMG. Luke on the inside at turn 1. D-Lox very, very wide to have to defend it. Barely cuts himself back in, but keeps that GTR in traction and in contention of 6th place. Let's jump on board then with Luke as he battles out with D-Lox. Let's see how wide D-Lox can make that GTR here. I think D-Lox is one excellent defender. Look at that. He's all over the place, but the dummy from Luke, it puts Luke out ahead. 6th position is now Luke.
And they are beautiful.
Oh, Langham just finding off onto the grass. I think that might be a controller issue there. He just sort of veered off. So, on board then with Luke in the GTR. He's managed to gain up a fair bit of time here to the back end of Jolvo. Into the hairpin. We go 2 wide, Jolvo and Luke. Jolvo occupying the inside line, the better line for the hairpin. Fantastic exit from that AMG. He needed the grip there coming out of that hairpin. Luke was going to be all over him otherwise. What I will say, thank you for the sub, whoever that was. Oh no, Jolvo! Jolvo's run wide! Jigglypuff 4.5 seconds out in the lead. Absolutely dominating this race so far at Suzuka. Icon in 2nd place, having gotten round Space Eric. I'm not too sure exactly where the move had happened, but we knew it was coming. Icon is phenomenally fast. I mean, we can see here, for example, that Jigglypuff is really losing some pace now. We've gone from lapping consistent 2 minutes to 2 minutes 1 to 2 minutes 3. So I definitely think that it's time that Jigglypuff puts himself towards the pits now coming up. Especially, I mean, Icon's doing the same. He's gone, he's now lapping consistent to a 1. 4.5 seconds though is the distance between Jigglypuff and Icon, both which are on outlaps as they both pitted. As did Space Eric and as did Luke.
Suzuki is crazy.
Very wide run. Final lap then. Away we are now. Icon in 2nd place. Space Eric not too far with Addy closing in on him. Of course, Addy's on the softs, but they have got a fair bit of wear now coming through into the last lap of the race. Luke also looking a little bit competitive there in 5th position. Fantastic run from the back of the grid for him. Ooh, Icon with a bit of a bumpy exit, nearly losing a fair chunk of time, but managing to recover himself on the last lap. Space Eric also starting to come under a little bit of fire from BCR Addy. Can he get it done within the last couple of seconds here?
Langham.
Oh, Langham goes wide. Deluxe moves himself through up into 7th place. They're side by side, but Deluxe secures it. 7th place. Jigglypuff across the line, 1st place. Icon comes around the final bend, 2nd place. 3rd place for Space Eric, closely followed by BCR Addy in 4th. Luke with a 0.5, but comes 5th. It won't affect his position as Jolvo comes across the line in 6th. Langham with Deluxe in tow, still tossing and turning for the position. Let's stay on board with it then. Through Casio Triangle goes Langham, 1st in this battle, 7th place in the race. Deluxe in 8th, just towing behind.
I'm surprised Deluxe didn't send it into the Casio Triangle.
I know, I thought as much. Langham in 7th, Deluxe in 8th. Zach now approaching the Casio Triangle. He's in 9th position. Adam in 10th, Blazed in 11th, and Supercat in 12th.
5 lights are out, and we go racing here at Fuji.
Yeah, Jolvo didn't get the best of launches there. So then down towards turn 1, Icon still in control of the lead. Half a second is the gap between himself and 2nd place. 2nd place being Luke now. Jigglypuff up into 2nd place. Space Eric. Yeah, a few cars going wide, but no one having a major off, which is good to see. All the cars and the whole grid still able to run and make it through. It's Luke in 2nd, being hassled by Jolvo in 3rd in that Porsche. Jolvo wants 2nd place back. Could well do. Jolvo using the chicane, goes up the inside and takes 2nd place, back off Luke. Zach now fighting for 3rd place from Luke. He does so as well. He puts himself on the inside, and it's Zach takes advantage of Luke, losing momentum out of that chicane, takes 3rd place. Luke actually with a bit of a better run, he takes 4th position. Webby though on the inside, going into the 1st corner, he takes the line. 4th position still goes to Webby. Jigglypuff arguing with Adam behind then in the AMG. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've just seen Blaze going round. Icon now nearly 2 seconds ahead on the 2nd lap. A second is the gap now. A half a second drop for Jolvo will put him where?
Behind Zach. Zach will get him because he has the momentum, I think.
Yep, here we go. The move is being made now. There we have it. Zach pushing himself up into 2nd place and round Jolvo. Webby also having made the move on Luke. He's kept his position. He's now in 4th.
Panasonic corner.
Let's jump on board though with Jolvo, who is currently actually bump drafting Zach to try and close that deficit down from 3.5 seconds to Icon. It's not going to happen. So, yes, Webby and Jolvo tied into a battle with Zach currently holding it out from second place. Icon disappearing into the distance, and Jigglypuff just closing in on 2 seconds behind of Webby.
Right there.
Webby looking, Webby looking to make took advantage of it. We can see here though Webby going side by side with Jolvo down the home straight towards the line to take on lap 6. It is Webby currently occupying the 3rd spot on the podium. Zach starting to run away into second place, of course, though. No one is running away further than Icon out in first, with near 6 seconds between himself and second place. Bit of a mistake from Icon there, but yeah, it hasn't cost him too much, of course. Jolvo diving in now. Let's go to the cinematics then to watch Webby take second place off Zach, pushing Zach down to 3rd, having to rethink now for Zach. Zach now looking to go on the inside for Coca-Cola corner. Gets it done. Zach back into second place. But Webby now looking into the claws of Jigglypuff behind. 11-second lead up to Icon. Icon having pitted their last lap.
Yeah,
could have caught Icon, says JHS.
Last sector, Dunlop corner, the hairpin and the chicane. Now into this, wow.
Big wobble.
Yeah. Now into this last twisty, weird section of weird corners, fast into slow. Next corner, turn 15.
It's great here because we get to watch Icon finish the race off, and then we've got a lovely, nice resetting 11-second gap down to the next pack battles.
Corner, the last corner. Goes out of the last corner now. Last, 750 meters to the line.
Icon sprints to the line in his Ferrari 458, taking the checkered flag in first. Well done, Icon. Second place,
Luke has started.
Occupied by Luke. A fair margin between himself and Zach in second place. It is Luke in second, Zach in third, Jolvo fourth, Jigglypuff fifth, with Webby following in sixth, Deluxe seventh, BCR Addy eighth, Space Eric comes across in ninth, Adam in 10th, Langham approaching the line also in 11th, Supercat then just behind in 12th. 38 seconds is the gap from Supercat up to the pace, and then Blaze is about just about 40 seconds behind then of Supercat in 12th. Blaze just coming around the final section of corners now. But congratulations to Icon on the win here in Fuji. A fantastic race for you in that 458. A dominant run indeed, and so you occupied the lead from the start to the finish. Well done, Icon, indeed. Luke, fantastic racing as well, managing to undercut the position in front of you with an early pit stop, securing second place. Zach, a phenomenal fight as well in that Red Dragon Racing Porsche to put himself in third place, and Jolvo, of course, in the TTR RSR of doing so well and getting fourth. Jigglypuff just behind him fifth, having a close battle with Webby in sixth. So that is it for part 2 of our Tuesday Group 3 stream highlights. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow with the final part, which is the stewards. Thank you very much for watching Red Dragon Racing. Take care, guys.